Christians arrived at the word God because they were saying good, and not every language could pronounce certain things. So when something good would go, it was just expressed good, 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 good. So God, good. And then so then how Jesus came about was somebody had the idea because in the conjunction with the Romans and the Jewish Israel or whatever it is, they had to separate themselves because the Romans and the Israelis or the Jewish people had made a pact that let's create a group to define rebels. Okay, so they created a Christianity which was based on good values of the common working people, because the Romans would kill you and take your shit. And some of the other people, if you're not like them, they don't care. They'll put you in a position to die and take your shit. Okay, and that still happens. Okay, because just like England and Britain is still Rome, and everything else still exists from thousands of years. But it just seems like the Christianity people seem to be ones getting pushed around like whatever. Anyway, so let's get into this. So what happened is they created Jesus. So anybody that loves Jesus is considered a rebel, and you were put into a bracket. Your family's going to go to war. You're going to work the fields. You're going to lie, bait, and bitch and complain, and you're going to go for indulgences and stuff. So it's kind of like that. Okay, but parallel to that, simultaneously, maybe in a sense, the Greek people really had a circumstance, and they had an idea, just like Mayans and other people did, about what God was. So they had Zeus. So somebody's like, okay, well, the rebels and stuff are the Greek people, the Romans are different, so now the Greek people, like, they're still they still have some kind of influence, just like let's kill Bruce Lee so nobody, so the whole world doesn't learn Kung Fu and Zen, right? So anyway, like, they wanted to take all the Greek influence out. Okay, so what they did was they saw somebody, said, hey, Zeus, because they were calling God, and it was exciting power, because hype works like that. So, the Jesus thing comes into play, and, they figured, okay, we could, all the other people in civilizations, we're thinking this together right now a little bit. So, they had, like, pyramids and stuff, right, but they weren't Rome, and they weren't, Israel. Right, so they were different. They had icons and different things. Even though Roman was a different mentality. Drinking out of lead goblets and stuff. Shit, man. What do you think about that? So, so anyway, so they said, somebody saw somebody go, hey, Zeus. And they said, oh, hey, Zeus, right? So now let's make the icon of rebel to follow, call him Jesus, so we get the Latin community, right? Make him Jewish so he's accepted, right? And allow him to work within the city-state and be put in that caste bracket, like Christianity, like the rebels that we want to call them, but also operate with and under Rome within the system of circumstance to still be influencing. So, you got to think how Jesus was created, the word God, good, because we like good stuff. If something is considered bad, which is usually ends up being placed in a category of moralistic, right? And then you see moralistic means devil, okay? Because you're going against somebody's free will and you're causing suffrage and pain, whether it's for the cause of evolution or progress or not. Somebody's free will is busted, whether it's an animal or a person. You're going against that, so that's not good. Okay, bad. Yeah. So, it's considered bad. So, with these contexts, I hope you have a good principle, and I hope you have integrity and a caliber, and I hope that you do what you say you do. I hope that you complete what you start, you finish what you started. I hope that you think about first impressions. I hope that you think about, how you just might not matter at all. Or maybe every step you make matters at all, because it's all about choices in the end. Like even stuff with rehab, if you make a choice to get better, because you always validate the choice that you might go backwards, That's why I don't believe in rehab. So anyway, I don't eat meat, but you enjoy them cold turkeys now, whether it's politics, religion, or life. But just make sure that your carbon footprint is low, and you don't need too much, and you can keep on trucking. And we're gonna be able to play the guitar soon. See? You know why rancid is indestructible? You figure that out because mold grows. And whether the mold is your attitude or the mold is my free will, here we are. Good luck with that. Good God.